moviegoers. If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to SeaWorld Productions. You guys, we got some big official news to talk about when we're talking Joker. Joker is one of these films I am so excited for. One of my most anticipated films of the year. Completely sold on the first look of Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker back, I think it was sometime last year when Todd Phillips, dropped that little short 20-second video of him just standing there, and he by the final look, he's like the actual Joker in the makeup. Just ever since then, I was on board, and I cannot wait. But we got some big news to talk about. Now, it was already floating around that this film was going to be R-rated. And I was like, oh, hell yes. That makes it even better. You know why? Because authenticity, as I love to say, authenticity, where we're talking about giving these characters the correct rating for these films. You can't water down a character and expect it to be, completely, fantastic. Luckily, for Heath Ledger's Joker, and, his was PG-13. But the writing for that film was just fucking phenomenal. I can only imagine if Christopher Nolan had that film R-rated and all the kind of things that we could have seen from his Joker that we didn't see. And we saw a lot from his Joker. And it was astounding. Just amazing work with what Heath Ledger did with that character. Now that Joaquin Phoenix is the character with the R rating attached to it, yes, it's official. It's official. Director Todd Phillips' upcoming DC film Joker has been given an R rating by the Motion Picture Association of America. This excites me because I expect this shit to be so nasty and gritty. I expect them to go really balls deep when we're talking with this character. There's no holds barred. You can do whatever you want with this character, and I love it. Joker lands an R rating for violence, sexual content, and disturbing behavior. That sounds about right with all the characteristics where we're talking Gotham and we're talking, Arthur Fleck. The rise and fall of a character, and I cannot wait, you guys. I think Joaquin Phoenix is really going to nail this role and knock it out of the park. But let's talk. So Joaquin Phoenix had a couple of things to talk about the film. It took me a while to commit Phoenix, who turned down playing both Hulk to replace Edward Norton and Doctor Strange for Marvel Tells Total Film, our sister publication of taking the part. Now when I look back, I don't understand why. Why the procrastination? Was it partly fear of taking on such an iconic character? Don't worry, you're not the only person who said, no to a couple roles and had to be convinced. Chris Evans said no to Captain America, I think, a couple of times. And then guess what? He signed on, and, he said if he didn't have signed on, he said, boy, oh boy, it would have been the worst decision of his entire career. And signing on to Captain America literally catapulted this guy's career. He is beloved by everyone. It's insane. Let's continue. Okay, on page and on screen, there was a lot of fear. And yeah, he admits, but I always say there's motivating fear and debilitating fear. There's the fear where you're like, I cannot make a fucking step. And there's the kind where it's like, okay, what do we do? That's not good enough. And you're digging deeper and deeper. I love that kind of fear. It guides us, makes us work harder. Phoenix adds that there was another reason for not taking the part. I think oftentimes in these movies, we have these simplified, reductive archetypes that allows the audience to be distant from the character. Just like we would do in real life, where it's easy to label somebody as evil and therefore say, well, I'm not that, he explains. And yet, we are all guilty. We have all sinned. And though I thought that here was this film and these characters, and where it wouldn't be easy for you as an audience. There are times where you're going to feel yourself connected to him and rooting for him, and times when you should be repulsed by him. And I like the idea of challenging the audience and challenging myself to explore the character like that. It's rare to explore characters like that in any movies, but specifically in the superhero genre. I love it. I love it. He seems so dialed in into this character. He seems really focused, very focused, and very determined to give us a authentic performance. Like he said, there's gonna be times we're gonna root for him and hope he succeeds. And there's gonna be other times like, holy shit, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? That's why this character is gonna be so relatable. This character is more of a realistic approach to any comic book or superhero genre movie. Because like he said, we've all sinned before. We've all have felt some kind of guilt for something that we shouldn't have done. Well, and that's stealing a fucking piece of candy from, 7-Eleven, cheating on a girlfriend, cheating on a test. We all have our demons. Trust me, we all do. And to sit there and tell me that you don't is fucking bullshit. We all do. And I love the fact that this character is so self-driven. I love the fact that they're making this Joker relatable. I love it. And I can't wait to see him execute this performance on every single level. I'm excited, you guys. I am so thrilled. I am hyped. But post your comments down below, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about the Joker officially becoming R-rated. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions, you guys? Post your comments down below, and thank you for taking time in your day for watching C-Roll Productions. Peace.